Yeah, they said actually, didn't you read the script? You don't have
Post pills
Pills
and
and cycles.
cycles.
Yeah.
Post pills.
What exactly are post pills and cycles?
So basically, both post pills, the Lydia, the Postino, the Levon 2, the Contra 72.
Hey, there's contraceptive.
Yes.
I didn't
wow.
know.
They have plenty.
Contra.
There's plenty. The one that your money will reach,
Oh,
then you
okay.
buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Postino 2 is like 80 something, 90.
What's it?
No, 2 is not 80.
Yeah,
What's
the
the
green
name?
one. The green one, the one in the green box.
80.
Yes.
I thought that thing was like 7 CDs.
No.
Hey, and
Who did you buy for? Who did you buy for?
No. I've never bought
The
it.
original one.
People
How
talk
did
about
you-
it a lot, and I thought it was that cheap. I thought
Yeah,
it was
I thought
very
it was cheap, oh.
Because people talk
No,
about
I
it a
think
lot.
they had another type, right?
The white one, that one is not FDA approved. So
But
Yes.
People were buying it too.
People were
And
buying
it
it, but it's
That's
not-
why it was
works.
failing them. That's why I was failing them because some people took. I knew you.
So then there's the Lydia that everybody knows.
But wait, the 80 is 1 pill.
Yeah, it's 2 pills in a box.
1 session.
Yeah, just 1 session.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey.
Yes. And then there's Lydia, there's Levon 2, there's Lenor, there's Plan B. Those ones are cheaper. So those ones 9 CDs, 8 CDs, 10 CDs. But the ones people usually buy is Lydia. Because that one, everybody knows Lydia. So when they come, I want Lydia. When they come, I want Lydia. I want post pill. You give them Lydia. But some people specifically request for the Postino too.
The 80
The 80 CDs.
Why?
Because they claim that the other ones fail them. But that
wow.
one doesn't fail.
Wow,
But it
interesting.
all depends on how you take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I heard something, right, that they said when you take, usually when you buy the post pill, I think it's 2 pills inside, like
Yeah.
2 small ones. I heard that you'd have to take one before the deed and then one after.
No.
Is it true?
No. So the ones with the 2 pill, you take after the deed, you take one, then you wait for about close to 24 hours, then you take the other one. But usually people don't
abusing that
yeah,
choice.
people are not able to
Wait.
do that and then it ends up failing. So we usually tell them take the 2 at once. So nowadays they have the 1 pill. They combine the 2 pills and then make it 1. So then you, immediately after you take. And with these emergency contraceptives, it's about time. It lasts for, they'll tell you can take it up to 5 days after having sex. But the earlier you take it,
The better.
the better for
Yeah.
you. That is what people don't know. And then they'll come and tell you that I bought Lydia, the Lydia failed me. Meanwhile, she had sex like 2 days ago. She has forgotten that she has to buy Lydia. Then she'll come and buy Lydia, and then it will fail her. And the thing is that with women, when you ovulate, the egg spends like just 1 day waiting for the sperm. But sperms stay in your body for up to 5 days.
You've are you not on a journey?
Go ahead.
They stay there for up to 5 days. So if you have sex 2 days before your ovulation, obenyem,
Wait. If you have sex 2 days,
before your
so
ovulation.
even if you drink the thing, it will not
No,
work.
Oh, no,
so
if you
when you
drink.
take it, it's fine. But if you even if you delay in taking it, once the egg is released, once you take it, in your chuma.
Let's say you're about to ovulate this dawn, right? And you have sex the night before the dawn.
You can take it. It will
It
stop
will-
the egg from being released.
But
Yes, that's what postpartum.
listen. Let's say you are going to ovulate 1 a.m. and you have sex 11 p.m.
Oh, that one there.
You get pregnant, right? Yeah, because
You
it's
get pregnant.
Yeah.
That one there.
Even if
I
you
thought
take the
the
pill.
pill is supposed to like block every chance of pregnancy, whether you're going to ovulate or not. As soon as you take
No,
the
but
pill,
once
The
you
pill
ovulate, once the ovulation day
Starts
has,
once the ovulation starts.
can't stop.
It can't stop.
so the pill will
Wow.
just
Yeah. So then.
digest. it.
Yeah.
That's why it's not good to have sex on the day of your ovulation.
Wow. I
Yeah.
never knew.
Wow.
Yes.
Unless you want
So
to get
with
pregnant.
post pills, what they do is they thicken the cervix walls, so that the sperms find it difficult to swim into the uterus, and they stop your egg from being released, so that you don't get pregnant.
Just use a condom.
That's why usually people's cycles delay.
Yeah, because it affects your cycle.
Yeah.
Basa,
It messes up your cycle big time.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
With your knowledge about these contraceptives, which one do you think is the best?
Use condom or abstain. If you can't
Let me say
use
something.
condom,
I went to how do I call them? A hospital that specializes in these things. Yeah. So I wanted to get the pill to regulate my cycle. So I got the one you take every day.
yeah, the daily
The
contraceptives.
daily, yeah. I just wanted to regulate my cycle because I had a little, but I was told it's sort of like the best form of.
So to prevent pregnancy, so with the daily contraceptives, how do I put it?
But it makes your vagina taste like lead.
It tastes like lead.
Like metal.
Hello.
Yes.
How do you rewind?
How do you taste the vagina?
It tastes like what?
Lead.
Oh, okay.
So you have
Like
to
some metal. I don't know.
So you see,
Why it tastes metal?
How do you taste your vagina?
Please, it's a question.
it may be a side effect. I don't know. I've not heard about that. But you see, with the daily contraceptives, they have for the ones you take during your cycle. Those ones are brown. So those ones are more of the iron supplements.
I think that's
Yeah.
it then.
Those ones are more of the iron supplements, so that it makes it look like your period is coming. You understand? But it's the hormones they use for the pill. Sort of, they one regulate your cycle, and then two, it stops you from getting pregnant, and that means it stops your ovulation. You understand? Because for you to get pregnant, you have to ovulate. Yes. So if you realize, when you take the tablet, when you turn the back, they have an arrow that's showing
the
you
direction.
So then every day they increase like the milligrams in each tablet.
Oh, okay.
So you are supposed to take it in that order to get to where the brown pill is, and those brown pills makes you have a period. Something like a period.
Is that safe?
Considering it's not actually period.
Yeah, consider it's
Then it's what?
it's not safe if you are trying to get pregnant, or you're not married and you want to get married, you want to have babies. It's a problem. But after you are married, you don't want to have any more kids, you can do that. But nowadays, most of we, the young women, we don't want to have the issue that I'm pregnant, I want to go and do an abortion, I want to do this.
Okay.
Then we take it.
Sorry. You say it stops the ovulation.
Yes.
Is it normal for ovulation to stop and you are still healthy and your body is running?
It's the same way the
Because-
post pill is stopping your ovulation.
Yeah, but the post pill, you take it as and when. But this is a pill that you are on
every
day.
Yeah. So your body
On the
is
long
like
term,
readjusted.
in the long term, it's not safe.
But ovulation is a natural thing.
It's
that
a natural
must
thing,
happen. So
yeah.
if there's something stopping my ovulation,
But then it also helps to regulate your cycle.
That's why I was taking it though.
So you see, every medication has a side effect.
Yeah.
No matter the kind of medication, whether it's herbal, whether
'Cause
it's
this one-
orthodox, no matter what it is, there's a side effect.
I noticed that, aside what I said earlier,
What did
I
you say
noticed
earlier?
that
What did
I
you
was
say earlier?
I was
Coochie.
bloated. Pam. I was really
Your abdomen
bloated.
or your
Yeah,
whole body?
my whole body. I actually really gained weight, and my old I was bloated, and it felt as though I was pregnant. Yeah.
So you see, some people take them and they slim down, they become nice.
It actually
they
makes you look
good
nice though.
because of the hormones. Yeah, the hormones that help your cycle, the estrogen that makes you look good, all those things. That's what they put in it. So then it makes you look good. You understand? But for some people, they bloat. Even those people that do the implants, someone will do an implant and she's looking good. she's not exercising, she's lost weight, she's looking fine and everything. Someone will do the implant and she'll bloat, she'll become big, she'll become fat. You get it? It's how your body also reacts to the medication. We all have different bodies. We all have different ways that our bodies react to a medication. Someone can take paracetamol, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Someone can take paracetamol, the person will sleep. Someone can take paracetamol, the person will throw up. It's how your body reacts to the medication. You understand? So then that one, you want to ask a question?
Yes.
Why did he have to raise his hand? Why?
I want to ask on behalf of myself and then my brother here.
The
But I
men.
realized that, do we have contraceptives?
For men,
Yeah.
I don't think so. The only one I know is condoms. But if there are contraceptives for men, that one day I don't know. I haven't researched and I haven't heard about it. But the only one that I know men do is using the condom, and then after some time they do vasectomies.
Yeah.
Yes. So then those are the only ones that I know.
You go and tie your tubes.
You go and tie your tubes.
Why?
Because they don't want to have
babies.
kids.
I don't want to have kids.
But
you want to
you
do
can
the
stand.
Yes. You understand?
But it will stand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is
It
the
will
only
work,
problem
but the
in life.
only thing is that you won't produce sperm.
Then how
You
would they come?
understand? It's the you see, the sperm is mixed with seminal fluid. So it's the seminal fluid that will come. But it doesn't contain sperm. Because you've tied your tubes.
But it will still look like cum.
Yes.
When the girl sees it, I
Yes,
mean, you know,
it
be
will
like,
still look like cum.
what water is that?
It will still have that grayish look.
Yeah, I thought
because
nothing
of
will
the
come out.
glucose. No.
I actually thought nothing will come
Then
out.
what's the
What-
point?
Then what's the point
So
of
I was
pounding,
wondering,
and
like, I was
nothing
like, okay, so maybe you would have orgasms, but you wouldn't have anything coming out. That's what I thought at first. I
Okay,
never knew.
so no, let's say someone who doesn't want to use condoms, someone who doesn't want to be on the pill, whatever, but they don't want to get pregnant. So literally, there's no contraception that is the best.
The person doesn't want to use any sort of
Like I said,
contraception.
they don't want to use condom
Condoms.
or abstain.
Or abstain.
And the pill is a problem sort of for them.
For them,
So
there's
like-
the IUDs.
And you know, bloaty.
So then all
yeah.
no, there's one they insert into your uterus. That's the IUD.
Yeah.
Before the implant.
But I heard that thing, it comes out.
They not really. Then that means the person didn't do it well.
Okay.
Yes. So then they have the IUDs you can put there for a year.
Okay.
You understand? But if you don't want to do any of those things, then you must know how your cycle is.
Yeah.
You must study your cycle. It's not 100% or it's not 90% or it's like 50% ish. You understand? Because maybe this month you
Yeah, our cycles change by itself.
yeah.
I don't trust
You
that
will
cycle.
then.
Your cycle will change, and then if you say you are going to follow it like before you realize yes,
You are pregnant.
that's the whole
So the
thing.
best
So-
thing is to use condoms.
The best thing is to use condom if you don't want the stress and the headache of all these
But what
things.
of the men pull out?
Pull out.
That thing.
You see, with pull out,
It's
with
called-
pull out, somebody will tell you that I'm an expert in pull out,
Sure.
but you see, there's something they call pre-cum. The pre-cum, definitely there will be a little sperm.
In there.
You understand? So that can be a problem. Sometimes after you've managed to pull out, if you go for a second round immediately, there's still sperm inside. So it will still go into her. You understand? So that one too,
So you should relax before second round.
yes, relax.
And I also learned
Do a very
also
good
learned
first
that
round, and that's it.
when you are done with your first sex, having the semen,
pee or something.
you
Yeah,
go and
go and
pee,
pee.
yeah, pee
Yeah.
wash down,
Yeah.
You
whatever.
will
Always
wash
pee.
everything
Yeah.
out.
But some men don't have pre-cum.
Some men don't have pre-cum,
that
so
one
then
they-
they are lucky.
they are
But
lucky.
you know, this pull out is a timely something because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and when it's getting
Yeah.
that thing is
Yeah.
sweet. He's getting to the point where
Yeah.
he's going to orgasm, and when they get to that point, it takes everything in them to pull out at that tiny
Really?
moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes
it's
they can't even
that-
remember
Yeah.
their names.
It's like when
Yeah.
you're orgasming,
That's
and
why-
you stop what they are doing to make you
Oh,
orgasm. You
okay.
understand?
I don't understand. I'm a virgin.
So that's why some women will say that is when they're having sex, that's when they start asking things from the men, because all the blood is now down in their
my
genitals.
God.
Everything
really true. Like men.
Like, do you?
Come again. It's true.
Are you
Like,
guys
at that
able to
point,
think?
We ask you anything, you can't think straight. So
No
you just,
At
problem.
that point, we don't even know our names.
oh, I don't know.
Wow.
Me, I don't
Oh,
say.
it
I don't
happens.
believe it.
Yes, it was true.
I think it's just a saying.
At that point, you know your name.
Some people, with some men, once they get there, like all their mind and everything
It's on the
is,
sweetness.
I need to orgasm, I need to release, I need to feel good and jiggy and all that. You understand? Ain't you know? Oh baby, I want this. Oh, don't worry, I'll do it for you. Cause no, he wants to release everything and then be okay.
Please, I have a
You
question.
understand?
Go on.
You know, like you said sperms could last in a woman's body for like up to 5 days, right?
Yes.
So let's say the sperm has been in her for 5 days, and the 5th day she ovulates.
She'll still get pregnant.
But
This
that's the
thing
last
is
day.
trouble.
So she has to wait to 6 days.
Yes.
Okay.
Because once the egg is released, it is released. And the sperms are already in your uterus.
things in my head.
You understand? The sperms are already in your uterus.
Yeah.
And once the egg is released, so you see with pregnancy, once the egg is released, it's in the fallopian tube.
Yeah.
And the sperm swims
They
into
can
the
travel- okay.
fallopian tube to meet the egg.
Is that why we have ectopic pregnancies?
Yes.
Oh,
So fertilization takes place in the fallopian
Okay,
tube, and then
okay,
it
okay.
moves into the
the
uterus. So at that time, the sperms are there, even though a few of them may have died and all those
But
things.
where do they stay when they are there? Like, where are they?
They're just in the womb.
in the
They're just in the
fallopian
they are
tube,
just
and then they are
looking
just
around,
they are
saying
waiting.
hello to a few
Yeah,
people.
they are just waiting for the egg to be released.
So when they die off, our bodies reabsorb it, or they
Or
come out
repeat out or
or
something.
something.
probably put it out. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Sorry.
It's
No,
fluid,
the
so
sperm
it would definitely come out.
Yeah.
But it's basically glucose.
It comes out.
It comes out. But what makes
Wait, let her finish or say something.
Okay,
What
please
makes
finish.
so it's so you see that seminal fluid is basically glucose. That gives
Glucose?
that gives the sperms energy to swim.
Wow.
Yes. So then maybe that could be absorbed or something, but I feel generally everything comes out.
But sperms taste like salt, so how is it glucose?
Not
that-
all the
I
time.
didn't taste sperm.
So
sorry.
I think you know.
She read it somewhere. She read it somewhere.
Yeah, I read
It's a
it
mixture of
somewhere.
everything.
Oh, okay.
There's a mixture of everything. There are so many things in it. So there's definitely
It's a balanced diet.
it's a balanced diet.
But what up? You know, people say when you do the deed and then you're done, or you can just go and squat and the sperm will come out.
It doesn't happen.
The sperms are a lot.
So some will come.
So
but
some
not
will come, but
everything.
not everything. And if the thing has shot, pew.
Especially if his thing has gone inside.
Yes, Lord.
Nobody is straight though. It's like shit, arrow.
I think
Oh, Marie was
this
nice.
one,
Yeah.
the guys would testify to
Which guy?
when
You.
all of us, the guys here, when you're doing the, all right, and you want to come but you stop, then you go back. You come. So at a point where you want to try a pull out, you might even come without realizing.
Think that
So that one comes poof,
shot.
before you think, okay,
Okay,
I'll come out.
Yeah.
That one is dangerous, right?
Very. It's very, 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 very dangerous.
And again, another
Yes.
one. Is it true that on your third level of playing the game, it doesn't work? The sperm doesn't work.
It takes time
The round
for
three.
To
it takes
rebuild the
time
strength,
to
right?
rebuild the sperm. Even though with
Potency.
men, you guys have sperm all the time, but
The potency.
bebree na akọ. So then
Nsuo
yeah,
nkwa.
yebe bankwa ye nsuo ne
So the first one, the second one, and third one, fourth one. Slow boys.
slow boys.
But then
Then that means you can
don't want to kill
But
yourself.
the
you can
thing
wear
is-
condom the first one, wear condom the second
No.
one, and the third one you
Risk
just
it.
No.
Got it.
No, but there will be there will be some sperm in
Or
it.
if
But
they are
it will not
having
be
sex, if they are doing the
No,
raw
but
sex,
it will
they
still
can
go.
do the raw sex. When they're about to come, then they stop and they can wear the
Condom
and
and
come.
then come.
Hey, Juma.
It
is work.
See,
A
a certain,
hard
a
way.
certain
Just
nurse,
abstain,
a certain nurse said something that if you are not trying to have a child,
Right.
use condom. So it's like it's by force. You are supposed to use.
Yeah.
But do you trust condoms?
But condoms, the irritation they.
You see, we have latex-free condoms. There are some people who are allergic to latex. So then
Please, I'm
they are-
allergic to latex.
They are latex-free condoms, but they are not common as you would expect. And then 2, if the man's dick is large, using a condom may tear. Because
They don't have his size.
so they have extra large condoms.
They do.
Yeah, they do. They do king size. They have king size condoms.
King size, double bed.
He's a king.
He's a
Because
Yeah.
it's extra large. You understand?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody's son wants to tear somebody's daughter. Why?
I don't think they are
King
common
size?
They
like
are not common.
yeah.
They are not common.
What,
You get
king
it?
size things are not common.
No, the condoms for those who are big, they are not
They're
common.
not common.
Ah.
They are not common.
So then what would they do?
Then
They should just wear it at the tip.
It's actually a deformity. So
Hello.
Who says big
What-
dick is
what
a
is a
deformity?
deformity?
Why are we doing that?
Oh, wait. What's a deformity?
No.
The big dick.
yes, because if you think about it, if they're making condoms and most of the condoms are for average dicks,
What is
That
average?
is average, meaning there is
that
something bigger than average.
having a big dick means that you have a deformity.
Why
Oh, no.
deformity?
I don't
Who
think so.
considers
There
a
are
dick
some-
average?
there
People
are-
have come up with
yes.
their
There are
own
some
numbers.
people who
So
have extremely long dicks. Some people have extremely big dicks.
Yeah, deformity.
It's something they were born
Extremely
with.
small. dick.
Some have extremely small dicks.
I give to you. Why you just there laughing?
To say something.
She's learning a lot.
But you know, with this pills and contraceptives, is it not possible that in the long run, it affects
Yes.
the
Fertility.
the person?
Yeah, it
and
affects.
is it good for a young lady to be doing that? Because you know, when you buy it and you read
The
they
leaflet.
tell you that
Yeah.
I mean it's not so
It's not
good.
so good.
Yeah.
So she didn't take it a lot.
Yeah, because of the ectopic pregnancies, the change to your cycle, it reduces
Depression
how
even.
heavy. Yes, there's depression and all that. How heavy your cycle
Depression?
is,
Yeah.
how light your cycle is, and all that. It affects all those things.
How does it affect the
It's-
depression?
It's a hormonal. It's not
It's
some.
hormonal.
It's a hormonal something. So if your hormones are off, then you know, with women, before your ovulation,
Already now.
No, now your
then
mood is
bibia-
already some way.
bibia bon, like you are not in the mood to have
Yeah.
any this thing. So it happens. It happens. It goes a long way to affect you, the woman.
But there are some people that take those things as if it's toffee.
Yeah, like
It's not even a joke.
You're not supposed to take it all the time.
I
let
read
me
they said you
give
should
you an
take it like
example.
I think once or twice a
Twice
month.
a year. In fact, in a year,
In a year.
okay, let me give you an example. So, for instance, the person does a deed today, doesn't take the pill, and then does it again tomorrow, and takes a pill. Does it
Cancel the
cancel
two.
the two?
If she ovulates the next day.
Does it cancel the two?
Well,
That's some smart move though.
Yeah, I mean,
You can buy it and put it
Like,
and
okay,
you
let me put it
do
out, I'll
wait,
do two.
then tomorrow you do
Because
the
you know,
some people
tomorrow
do
we'll
it.
do again.
It works for some people. It
That's
works
if
for
they've
some
not
people.
ovulated.
Yeah, that is if you are not close to your ovulation
the
period.
problem now is
The
ovulation.
problem now is the ovulation.
So if you're ovulating
Yes.
and you've done it, and you like, there's no return. Like no matter what, you're getting pregnant.
No matter what.
Obenyem.
Obenyem.
Even if you take the pill, you realize that I've ovulated and I've done, and you take the pill still
I really.
Yes. Because the egg has already been released.
released.
There's
Then
no
the
solution to
pill
that.
doesn't make any sense.
So then you're supposed to take it before you get to that point.
Because you know the knowledge I have of the pill is that so far as I have sex,
Yeah.
whether ovulation or not, and I take the pill, it's supposed to cancel pregnancy.
That's why I said that it does two things. it thickens your vaginal wall and all those things. It slows down how fast the sperms move into your into your uterus, your cervix, whatever. It slows it down. So it thickens the wall, so it can't swim as fast as it wants.
But it will still be swimming.
It will still be swimming. The only thing is that the day you ovulate, because it's supposed to stop the egg from being released. You see, with women, it's a period. It's only one day the egg comes out. But you see, when you check the cycle apps and all those things, they give you a week because the sperm stays in the body for 5 days. So they give you a week to tell you that if you have sex on probably the first day of that ovulation period and you don't take a pill, you will get pregnant. You understand? But the day you ovulate or the day the egg comes out, whether you take the pill, once the egg is out, it's out.
So the pill doesn't kill the sperm. The pill, it doesn't kill the sperm.
Yeah, but it just prevents
the walls. Thickening the walls, and then it stops the egg.
I mean, the bigger picture is to stop you from getting pregnant.
Yeah.
So are there pills that kill sperms?
They are, how do I say it?
Pesticide.
They are spermicide.
Yeah, no, sorry.
They are spermicide.
I don't know.
Like, what is happening?
There is something. I don't know if it's like a patch, right? It's like as a plaster. I went to a pharmacy and I was told about it. It's like a plaster. It's a spermicide. You put it into your vagina. I think like 30 or 1 hour before you have sex.
It's like a pastry.
Yeah.
So then you put it in the vagina, a pastry. Like when we say unya infection, why it's the amount of tablets there, they tell you to insert.
Okay.
So that's how it looks like. And then you insert it into your vagina, I think 30 minutes or 1 hour before the deed. So when you have sex, it kills the sperm.
Oh, okay.
But not after.
No,
that
one.
But you know, I think women go through a lot by taking pills and doing.
Men don't suffer.
There should be pills for men that makes their sperm
die.
Hello.
Like
impotent.
Yeah,
but it affects. It also affects them.
We are not being affected.
I think
you know. So when they're about to have sex, then they take it so that it doesn't make the sperm potent. You know, I mean, it's only fair.
That like with the way I don't know. I think maybe less research has been done towards men concerning that. But someone was saying that with women, I think your system is such that you are able to handle it better than we do.
That's why you people when
everything garbage. The point.
No. But recently I heard that there was something for men too.
Oh, it's bad.
They have to.
So everything is women that have to deal with the nonsense.
Yeah, like we take the pills after the deed. We both do the deed. Then I will take the pill
and then do all that.
I mean.
It's
all
not
they do
fair.
is just wear a condom.
No, I think if men
they still don't have to think or worry after
like just a condom.
I don't know.
Hello.
I don't know about us, but I think if a lot of guys were made to take pills, some of them will.
Because they don't carry the pregnancy, so they didn't think about them.
I know, right? Oh no, like they will take it.
Jason is saying that all of us will take the pill.
I'm sure they'll have it like candy in their bag.
I'm telling you. You see some of them carry condoms around. They are walking around. They'll put
I'm
it in their
sure,
bag and walk around.
like I can't be 100% like positive, but I'm sure maybe there are herbs that we have that can do that.
But
we don't know.
FDA approved, so we can't really.
Yeah. But I mean, traditionally, I'm sure we have.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it will not make the sperm potent.
Because
you know, even in the olden days, right?
It hasn't been discovered
in the olden
yet,
days.
maybe.
In the olden days, you know what they used for abortion?
No.
As a tapolibi. Or something like that, right? That's
Why
what
you have to
No, because there was a movie I was watching. I think the White Queen was saying something like that. There's it looks like ginger root or a ginseng root. They use it with some. It looks like a tapoli that they used to do abortion. I don't know, but it's in the movie that I watched. So like with evolution, they've now found ways of us doing abortion. So clearly, I'm sure that herbally we have
something
like that.
Even ancient Greece and even Egyptians had
Something
herbs,
like that.
herbs for stopping period, for changing your ovulation and everything. I'm sure there are things like cinnamon, like this. Cinnamon
Yeah, I
has an
wanted to
effect
ask you a question.
on your ovulation to end
So,
period.
how many? Let's say my period comes every my cycle is 27 days, right? My cycle, and my period comes 5 days straight. The day my period ends, how many days does it take for me to ovulate? Yeah, I know.
It depends. Usually it's 2 weeks.
It takes 2 weeks.
2 weeks or a
1
week and
week.
a half.
For you to
Those
ovulate.
with shorter cycles is like 1 week, 2 days, 1 week, 3 days. Then your ovulation starts. Those that have a longer cycle, maybe 35 days, 32 days, it's like about 2 weeks. Yes, before they ovulate.
Okay.
Then another 2 weeks
for the period
period to come. Yeah.
Because someone was telling me that after you have your period, you have 5 safe days, then your ovulation. I've heard that thing.
Yeah,
So
me too.
it depends. You see, the reason why they say 5 safe days is still again because of the sperm staying. Everything boils down to how long the sperm stays in your body.
But should you take contraceptives during your period? Can you get pregnant during your period?
It's not
About this period thing.
it's not common, but some people do get pregnant during their period.
Because I learned, or I feel like some people still do ovulate during their period.
Yes, those with the
short
short
cycles.
cycles, those with the short cycles, whilst you are having your menstruation, you ovulate. That's what I'm saying. That it's very few ladies who can get pregnant during their period.
It's either I didn't take my science class serious or I'm confused. The ovulation, is it that when you release the egg and there is no sperm to fertilize it, then you menstruate?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I've ovulated and there's no sperm to fertilize it, so I'm menstruating, how do I ovulate in between that?
That's what I'm saying. That
The cycle is short.
their cycles are short. There are some people who menstruate twice in a month.
Yeah.
It's not normal, it's not right, but some people menstruate twice a
Because their
month.
cycle is
So their
very
cycles
short.
are very short. So while she's menstruating, she's ovulating.
Then she'll menstruate again.
After
After
2 weeks, 3
after
weeks.
2 weeks or 3
Oh,
weeks.
Jesus.
So then that one, you need to go to the hospital. You need them to get checked out
Oh,
and
it's
all
a
that.
medical problem.
It could be,
could
or
be.
maybe it's normal.
It could be or it could
It
be
cannot
normal.
be normal.
Because their cycle is short.
They have short cycles.
Those people, I think, it will be really hard for them to get pregnant because they won't know. And there's nobody that would like to have sex with a woman in her period.
Why
Would you
even
want
do
to
that?
have sex with a woman?
Some
No, like,
people would do
why
it.
would you
people do
even
it.
do that?
Some people
Some
do
people
it.
do it.
And they say when you're doing it,
Yes.
Yeah,
and
some people like that.
Because it feels wet.
it's
actually
already more,
helps
it's,
the
yeah,
woman.
it's already, you know,
It
so you don't have
helps,
to
it
do
helps
so
the woman
much.
because hormones
helps?
are
Yeah.
hormones are released. It reduces her pain
Yeah,
during her cycle when she has sex during her
makes
period.
sense.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when there's menstrual pain,
Yes.
is paining.
No, after your first 2 days, that your pain
It
has gone
reduces
down.
it reduces pain. So sometimes they say that you can have sex during your. Some people do it.
Yeah, some people do
but,
it.
you know the is it thrusting in and out? Won't this blood be
So then
dripping?
what they do is that they lay a towel on the bed,
Or they do it in the bathroom.
or probably
Just
they put.
don't do it. Just 5 days.
Ebi on to main train.
It's my train.
Look at Tomaris here to be actually.
Some women
My
get
own mention.
Me.
some women
Come
get
on.
horny during their cycle.
Yo, yes, actually,
True, we all do. We all do.
Yeah,
No, mommy.
it's very horny.
Yes.
Ah,
When I want to meet you.
Let's say a crack. Did you watch that show where somebody said her boyfriend used to give her head?
Yeah, I
during
saw
her period?
that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ew.
I won't even allow you. What the hell?
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. And someone said that sometimes too the period stops when you are like
Yeah, I heard
about
that
to
before.
do it. Like when
When
you are
the
very
sperm is in
horny and you're about to do
Oh
it.
no, the
then it
blood will
stops.
come. Please, the blood will come.
It still comes.
Oh, come.
Unless maybe at the last day that the blood have almost
Yeah, but I'm
finished.
sure during that
But
period,
will
the guy will enjoy because it's already
so
wet.
Yeah,
it's chaka,
worse
it's
than
nyama.
It slides in easily.
Yeah.
Will the blood
No.
go back? Then
Say you just clean it.
Her body is
Or maybe
flushing
when-
it out, so
when
it will
she-
never
when
go
he
back.
pees, if there's any.
When he pees,
if the blood may enter through this thing, I'm sure when he pees, everything will come out. So,
but I feel when you do that, it will distort something in your system.
It's not healthy because that's bad blood.
It's not healthy.
Bad blood that is
Like you're
coming out.
pushing
because
the
I
blood
know
back.
that I know that during that menstrual, that time, most of the time, it doesn't smell good.
okay.
The
Blood has
The
a
blood.
smell.
Yeah.
It smells like blood.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't smell like blood.
It
You
doesn't,
know what
please.
smells
No, when you finish, for instance, I'm sorry for cutting you, but for instance, you take your shower and then you're about to do it. It won't smell bad. It
No.
smells like blood.
No, but Gadede, you know our period blood actually has some
It has
smell
a smell.
sometimes.
Listen.
Me, I feel when maybe you bled for a period of time,
Hello.
the pad, but when you're done bathing straight up,
Oh no, yeah, that's
it's
different.
still-
But we are
it's
talking about the
still-
smell of the
Hello.
blood
Yes,
itself.
that's
I
what
feel
I'm
it smells
talking
like
about.
blood.
Hello, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
So in that,
please.
come on, in that period, and then he's. That is what I don't understand.
you won't say anything.
And that period
no,
is
in that,
what?
no, in that period, like having sex is weird.
Yeah, I mean with the smell and then with the blood and everything.
You are the one who has a problem
How
with it.
can you go?
You are the one
Some
who has
men
a
love it
problem.
too.
Some
You
people,
wear nose
some
mask.
people
Some
are cool with it.
You know how like some men would prefer you to go and shower and feel fresh and all before he does you.
Exactly.
Some men
men
actually
like you
want
dirty.
to smell the
Yeah,
woman
the
like
Yeah.
woman
not
Because
like
there's some
smelling,
men-
not like you are smelling, no.
Yeah.
Everyone
But like
has a smell.
yeah,
So he
I don't know
wants
if
to
you smell
smell
that.
There's some
you know.
men when they want to have sex with you, they want to smell every part of you. They want to take their head everywhere. Exactly. They want to. Yeah. So if you are in that period,
So that when you're in that period, that day you don't sniff. You
And
go
you do a
and
come out. You just do a come.
no, don't even do it.
Just go and
Don't
come.
do it.
I think men that to do that, they are ritualistic.
They are vampires. Dracula no asefo no.
Serious.
But I think maybe when you get married, there will be a point maybe
Where you fuck your wife.
You might
your
do
wife.
it.
With my
You
wife.
might with your wife.
Yeah.
You might
You do
because
it.
That's your
You
wife.
take her to the bathroom and do her
because
you can't
if
hold
she's in the
yourself.
mood for it,
Or you are and you
maybe
can't
you are
hold
missing
yourself.
her and she's your wife. I don't know. Maybe for some reason you
You
just
might.
do it.
But like it's just 5 days. We can wait.
Share.
Yo,
Look
you'll
at
be
how Mary
surprised.
speaking English.
You'll be surprised.
Hey, are you mad?
It's not always
Hey, are
5
you
days.
mad?
Some women bleed for 7 days.
Yeah.
Some women bleed for 7 days.
Some leave for
Can
4.
you-
Some
and
leave
you
for
see when
3.
you are done too, you're supposed
But-
to give
treat
some
yourself and detox and freshen,
break before
you know,
and
yeah.
the unwanted substance
to come out so that, you know.
You know, until then.
Come on, man.
Until then.
Until then.
Omari, we'll have this conversation in the next 5 years, okay? Again, in the next 5 years.
Okay.
Hopefully by then he's married.
Maybe by
Hopefully
then,
he's
I don't
married.
be better to know.
Because until then, for now, I don't think my mind will permit me.
Now, Mariosha,
No, but I think she made a lot of sense.
Don't worry.
I made what?
I think she made a lot of sense with the bathing thing. I think it can happen in the bathroom.
Yeah.
When you're bathing with her in a period.
In that moment,
I
you
don't
see, in that
anybody
moment,
in
what
my
I'm thinking.
period.
I'm thinking-
Because when you are bathing your period, sometimes the blood. I don't want to bath with anybody in my period.
I'm
no.
thinking this could happen, but it still doesn't sit right with me. In the bathroom, with the shower, with the lights off, so that you don't even see the blood. It still doesn't.
No,
It
maybe
doesn't sit right.
maybe she's getting done with the bathing. Like she's getting done, you are in a hurry, you come
The
into
blood
the-
Hey,
will
wait,
come.
say.
Why are you trying to qualify
Okay.
this thing?
You want to try? No.
I'm just saying that it's possible. It's
Well, never say never.
Yeah.
There might be
Omari,
one
that's
guy.
We will have
Yeah,
this
one
conversation.
One guy
person
who would do
who
it.
5 years.
definitely,
we'll do it.
Do it.
definitely,
So yeah.
definitely.
It's true. Never say never.
Never say never.
It's
But
you
for
that
now,
you can do,
I will say
but
never.
Somebody,
For
somebody,
you will not do.
But somebody can do.
But this is interesting. I've
But you
learned a
know
lot today.
Yeah, the pills, the prices of the pills now, do they have anything to do with the
How-
quality of the drug?
How potent they are.
So they all have the same active ingredients. You understand? So the ones that were made by a particular company first, they are the ones that we say they are the original brand.
Like Lydia's.
Like the Postino too.
Oh, they came first.
Yeah.
I think so,
like the company and everything, they started, so then that one is more expensive. Then the generics, they are not fake, they are not substandard, they are just generics. They just finally copied the formula. They were now given the opportunity to copy the formula and then retail it. So those are the generics, and the generics are basically cheaper than the original brand. It goes with every medication. So there are some medications that are very expensive. You go somewhere and you get a generic brand for cheaper. It doesn't mean that it won't work. It will work. It's just that the company and everything is different. That's all. So they still work.
At long last.
For the post pill. Once you are in your cycle, once you are bleeding and you are ovulating and everything, you can take it. But usually for the kids, I wouldn't advise the SS in Colano, GSS in Colano.
But why?
But then it's not advised.
Yeah, you are young. Like,
They will abuse it all.
Oh,
But it's so sad. It's so sad because our generation is sad though.
But you know,
our generation is so sad that 14-year-old and all they already know
the
how to take
things they know. Those children, the things they know.
At 14, me, I didn't even know what sex was.
But still, I feel, yes, they are too young to be drinking those things. But I still think it's a smart move.
oh no, yeah, you have to.
It is.
Like,
It's a
you don't
smart
have any
move. It's
choice.
better than being there getting